Trojan family, what's up, man? USCJ, and we here. It's the top of the morning. Listen, I hope everybody is getting ready to get up, get out, make some things happen this morning, man. Listen, I want to talk to you real quick about Caleb Williams. I want to talk to you about the Heisman. It has been the Heisman odds. This has been a big shakeup. Of course, you guys know there was a lot of wins last week by some teams that were unexpected. There was a lot of losses last week that was unexpected as well. As a result, these things begin to shake up, man, as it relates to the Heisman, man. So we want to take a look at this. We want to see exactly where our very own Caleb Williams stands. We want to see if he's still in the mix. We want to see if there's some bias stuff going on, because you guys already know. Listen, well, we're not gonna continue to harp on this college football playoff stuff, but we already know how it is, man. We know how it is when it comes to USC, man. So listen, I want to take a look at this, man, and listen, we only got a couple more days, man. It is about to be on and popping. It's about to be on and cracking. It's about to be real deal go time as it relates to this UCLA game. They've been talking a lot of stuff, man, and I read an article. I read some stuff today that talked about USC players. They're not even trying to go that route, man. They're trying to stay humble. Excuse me. They're trying to stay humble. They're trying to stay focused, and they're trying to stay locked in, man, to exactly the assignment at hand, man. It is an assignment at hand. And listen, I think if everybody keeps their focus, if everybody stays with their assignments, I think that USC has the better athletes, the better players, and they can athlete these guys, man. And that's just my opinion. So listen, you guys hit me. Let's take a look at, I got some numbers here. I got some statistics that we want to look at as far as the selection process as relates to the Heisman. What is the criteria to be qualified? What qualifies you to be a Heisman winner? What qualifies you to be a Heisman candidate? And what is the criteria as far as the odds? I mean, what is this coming from? So listen, let's take a look at this real quick. Listen, you guys know, whenever you guys come on, like, share, subscribe. USCJ32 on Instagram, USCJ32 on Twitter. Let's take a look at this information. Actual selection process right here, and it tells you right here, this is the selection process of the Heisman. It says originally only players east of the Mississippi were eligible, but since 1936, all football players playing in all divisions of college football nationwide are eligible for the award. Though winners usually represent Division I football. But look, check this out. This is how the Heisman is selected. Sports journalists, Heisman.com states that sports journalists are to be determinants of the award since they are informed, competent, and impartial. There are 870 media voters, 145 voters from each 6 regions. This is part of the problem I have, because it's the media. And I told you guys that sometimes seeing is believing. If the media projects something, and if they see a certain thing in a particular region, and you don't see a certain thing, such as Pac-12 games late at night, all types of different issues that go on with the Pac-12 in itself, along with other biased networks that put this information out. You know, sometimes the media, if they don't catch it, they're going to go off of some of these networks. Anyway, let's go. Previous Heisman winners, and in case we're underclassmen to win the award, remain in school to play. Let's see. Fans. As a premier partner of Heisman Trophy, Nissan has a vote and gives this to the fans. Fans voting done through a survey collected by ESPN on NissanHeismanHouse.com. This constitutes one Heisman vote. Only one vote for that. So fans only contribute one part of the vote. So it says, except for the one vote based on the fan voting, the balloting is based on positional voting, whereby each voter identifies 3 selections, ranking them in order. Each first place selection is awarded 3 points. Each second place selection is awarded 2 points. And each third place is awarded 1 point. Voters must make 3 selections and cannot duplicate a selection. Else the ballot is invalid and of the selections count. So that's the process. But let's go ahead and look at where we're at now with it, because it's been a shakeup. It's been a change. And, I feel like this is kind of strategic. Let's take a look at this. Now, I want you guys to take careful attention to this, and check this out. This is the Heisman Watchlist. This just came out by Fox Sports. This just came out the other day. You see C.J. Stroud here. Look at this number: 2,800 yards, 33 yards, total TDs 34, 4 INTs. Then you see Hendon Hooker here, Tennessee, 3,293 yards, 29 touchdowns, 2 INTs. Then you look at Blake Corum, Michigan running back, 227 carries, 1,349 yards, 17 touchdowns. Then you see Drake May, 3,996 yards, 39 touchdowns, 3 INTs. Then you come down to Caleb Williams, 2,293 yards, 37 touchdowns, 2 INTs. Now, his numbers coincidentally look identical. They got the identical yards, Hendon Hooker and Caleb Williams. Now, what separates them? He has 29 touchdowns. Caleb has 3. He has 2 INTs. Caleb has 2. So, in my opinion, Caleb is leading it in that particular race. I'm showing you this stuff because I'm about to show you the actual odds that just came out. It's mind-boggling. Stetson Bennett is going to be next. He has 3,039 yards. Total touchdowns is going to be 21, 5 INTs. So at this, and then Max Duggan. Let's see if I got Max numbers. I got him on here. There we are, Max Duggan. It's kind of small there, but it's 2,700 TCU quarterback, 2,772 yards, 29 touchdowns, and then 2 TDs. So if we see here, if we take a close look at it, we see here that really, if we're gonna pick out a couple, especially as it relates to the quarterback, it's going to be Caleb Williams, Hendon Hooker, and then Drake May. Those are kind of like the three leading guys right now as it relates to yards, touchdowns, and interceptions. Drake May has 3 interceptions. He has 39 touchdowns, 3,000. He has the most yards. So if you say anybody that's kind of dominating it right now, it's going to be him. And then you're going to probably follow Caleb is essentially going to be second if you look at that. Now, all of that is interesting to me because if we go and look at the odds that just came out yesterday, it's crazy. Look at this. Now, here are the actual Heisman odds, just updated the other day, and yesterday, rather, I'm sorry. And so now they got C.J. Stroud plus 28, basically leading the thing. Then you got Hendon Hooker plus 336 leading second. Then you got Drake May plus 537. Then you got plus 550 Blake Corum, and then you have Caleb Williams plus. Can anybody explain how did Caleb fall all the way down to, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with the numbers that we just seen? How is it possible? I'm just not understanding where we're at right now as it relates to this. His numbers are better than C.J. Stroud. His numbers are better than Hendon Hooker. We know that they got the same yards, Hendon Hooker and Caleb Williams, but Caleb is leading in the area of touchdowns. He's killing it as it relates to that. Drake May has more yards than him. He's the only one. But then you look at all the other quarterbacks, Stetson Bennett, Max Duggan, even Jaden Daniels for LSU. Caleb is killing these guys in the numbers. How is it? You guys talk back to me. I want to know. I mean, what is the real criteria? I just read you the selection process. Don't you? And here's another thing we need to consider. Caleb is on the number 17 team in the country. They're number 7. USC's number 7. Drake Mayo, I think, what is he? I think he's I think they're number 14 or something like that. But so my thing is, it got to be somewhat of a separation process as it relates to the selection process. Yes, the fans do it as well as some of the media, but doesn't the ranking have to factor that in and continue to win? You guys hit me. I need to know about this because I just can't allow this thing to go unheard as it relates to Caleb Williams, man. Caleb is on pace to win this. He's on pace to do records right now. And so, listen, man, I need to know what you guys think about this. So, man, what do you guys think about that, man? You think Caleb's getting a raw deal right now? I mean, those are the numbers right there. I gave you guys the actual numbers. We don't like to deal with just our own personal opinions. We like to deal with numbers, actual facts. And my thing is, I told you guys, just like the media situation, when they put things out there and it's not all factual information, I always told you guys that those who put that information out there, they know that whatever they project and whatever individuals see because of their access to the media, a lot of times people are going to believe that. So I like for you guys to actually see numbers. So we put the numbers in front of you. You guys tell me, do you think Caleb is getting a raw deal? Do you think this is an accurate projection of where he should be as far as the odds? I don't get it, man. It doesn't make any sense to me. Listen, you guys know we're coming to you tomorrow. We're going to try to hit this preview of USC versus UCLA, man. It's almost here, man. We almost got just a couple more days, man. Listen. We don't need to be getting nervous right now. It's time to fasten our seatbelts, buckle up. I believe we're going to see the real Heisman. We're going to see the real Heisman, Caleb Williams, get down and jiggy with it, get down and dirty with it, and Caleb is going to cut loose, man. Listen, I got 100% confidence that Caleb is about to go crazy. Listen, we want to continue to pray for We want to continue to pray for all the players' safety and all the players' health as it relates to this, because you know football is a violent game, man. So, but listen, until tomorrow, man, listen, you guys like, share, subscribe. Continue to like this. Continue to share this, man. Remember, USCJ32 on Instagram, USCJ32 on Twitter. Listen, until tomorrow, man, listen, everybody needs to get up, get out, get something, make some things happen this morning, man, and pray that the Lord covers you all day long, man. God bless everyone. Have a good one. Fight on, fight on, fight on.